Welcome to episode 2 of this Let's Play series of Airships Conquer the Skies. My name is Daz Tactic, welcome to the channel, and we're going to be now building our first Grenadier bomber, essentially to see if we can sort of take Sticklington. We don't know what's actually in there. I've just been saving up the money to get enough at this point in time. We haven't been attacked, which is good going. We are very strong on the ground. They may try to use spies to sort of break through a little bit of our defences, but hopefully we'll be okay. We are a bit lax, so I may up this once we start to take over and get a bit more income from at the expense of Ototh. Okay, let's just go across into Daztopia. We're going to be building the ship that we designed at the end of the last one, which is the Grenadier. I'm just going to go and grab that one through there. Really cool looking ship, actually. I really do quite like it. It's going to cost me 22 maintenance, so I'm going to have to make good use of this one once we do get it. Let's just go and build this one. So, and I'll call it the Grenadier. I can sort of change this one. We'll just click on OK. And that will do. Okay, and it's going to take me 1 month to build this thing. In the meantime, we'll get more and more income coming in as well, and then I might send out a spy to Ototh itself, I think, once we get over 100. So we'll have a look at that in just a second. Any second now. There it is. Just go into here, send the spy, and so that will then start to infiltrate the city, and then we'll get information about what we're going to be attacking. Now, we'll probably have this ready for attacks before that goes in, and I'm assuming this ship will probably be better at attacking my ship than what I am at attacking their ship. I mean, we've only got grenades after all. So I'm going to try to sort of force this one into... There we go. We got there before we got the other. Let's have a look at the city itself and see what they've actually got. So they've got a... this is their ship that they have here. Now, they're going to have either muskets or rifles. Now, if there's a little coloured area on the end of the muzzle, is that right? Barrel, then it usually means it's a rifle. They don't have rifles yet, so it's only got muskets, but they do have 4 of them that side and 2 from the rear. A bit too much for us, so we can't really take that one on, and it's got steel armour back in around there. This one here is got the solid stone walls. It's got 2 muskets, actually 4 muskets that face backwards. If I can get it right on top of this, they can't do anything. So I'm going to be trying to get above it, and not so much this one, but on the other locations. If they leave this undefended, I'm going to try to race through and do what I need to do here. So at the moment, only muskets on here, but a lot of protection. So we'll just go and leave there. I just wanted to see what was actually there, just to give myself a bit of a feel for what I might be expecting in these other smaller locations. Just wait for this to be built. There it is. It's now been built. Now, if I go and invade here, for example, they should try to then go and intercept. That then will leave me to then be able to quickly come back down and go to Sticklington. So let's just go that way and unpause. So they're going to go that way. They're not. This will still give me the option to be able to come back forward. So I'm thinking that they're a little bit worried about what we've actually got through here. So we're now going to switch down and go to Sticklington and do that attack there. Okay, so Daztopia versus Ototh. And so we have the same sort of deal that we saw there before in their capital is what they've got out through here. Now, I need to get underneath this and underneath that. So I'm going to have to be fairly low. I can't go any higher than where we are. That's the maximum that we actually have. So I'm going to need to be around about there. I would have liked to have been a bit higher. Now, I just moved that into position. This is the setup for the attack on Sticklington. We've got nothing else protecting this particular location. Now I'm going to press T and then space straight away. So I'm in there. They are firing, as you can see. Their muskets are firing away. There's the musket balls. They will do a lot of damage to me if they do actually hit the ship, and particularly if they hit the sails. So I need to get above this thing before we take too much damage. So I'm just going to press M. And then just try to get above here. Now that should be enough for me to be able to actually, if I do this and then flip, I can sort of get to that location, which should be enough for me to then just keep on destroying things bit by bit. So let's go that way. We're just giving it an order to race across the ground here, and hopefully if we turn on the outside view, we can start to see any damage that might occur as the musket balls actually do hit. We're lucky so far. A lot of them are missing. We don't get through here fairly much unscathed. They don't have the field of fire. Flip around, and we just fire backwards. Now they're still technically able to fire at us. Let's just go and move this one slightly back. Just a little bit. It's not going to take much. And eventually we'll break through. You can see the damage being done down here. And they've got muskets firing from the bottom here. So we need to somehow sort of destroy this if we can. Now this will take some time to break through the rock walls. We're starting to now see the armour breaking away. I think there's 2 muskets here that are the problem. We're bossing them in. We're hearing them starting to have some troubles. And we're now seeing them through this location. The grenades are firing away. They're still firing with both of these muskets, and nothing much really doing damage here, so we're doing okay. We've exposed the front bit, so it's sort of sit and destroy what it can. To get rid of this little area here, we can sort of see the 2 musketeers firing away underneath there. Now the rifles have got a field of fire which is much, much greater. If this was rifles, I think this sort of this eventually I think will break through, and we've still got a fair bit of ammo on board. They're still both firing. We need to destroy this. We're taking damage in through here. Not too bad. Still got our full and we're now doing a lot of damage. And we can now get even lower. I'll just zoom out a little bit. Just right click, zoom out, and their muskets going to do themselves. Now we've pretty much destroyed all of the muskets that were on this side of the fort. So if we now turn around at this location, just flip it around, and we can then sort of start to work away from this other zone. Just hit it. Just do that. Just flip it around. F. Come on, move off and flip. Flip, flip, flip. Nothing firing at us. There we go. We've still got a little bit of ammo left over. A fair bit, probably enough to destroy this. We're now seeing the opening back in this side. We're not missing anything. So we'll just keep on doing more and more damage. Wait for that 2 there to take over. Now there's sections that are now disconnected. That little top section collapsed. Yep, there we go. We've now got it. Hurrah! They all say, we got them all. So the Iron Fort has surrendered. Just click on OK. Now we've got this one straight away. Victory. Now because we've got the crown, we immediately take this on over, and now we have 22 income, which is actually that's good income for us. This is going to give us a really nice boost into here. Now Sticklington, when we have a look at this one and look at the defences, we can see that, I'll just move that one out of the way. I might as well repair this. Actually, I don't have enough to repair it. If I go back to building and try to get this one built, this one costs a lot, 580, so that's too much. So we'll, I'll just leave that alone for now. So just go cancel. Now we have got this particular ship. If I just go and leave this one, the ship itself has actually suffered, like it doesn't have any ammo. We didn't suffer any damage as such, otherwise it'd be a little symbol there. But we have to go back for ammunition. Now this is another one of these little problems with the game. If you hover over it, it will then show that it's got like ammo of 100, but that's not really true. It's got like 36 of 100. And so it should actually be specified like that, rather than like with supply. 10 of 16 is sort of like, that's the design. We've got 16 supply coming in. We're only using 10. In this case, the ammo that we've got left is only 35 or 36, I think it was at the end there. So we need to move that one back to Dastopia. So we'll just do that. And then once we get this one up high enough, we can then sort of come back in again and get more. There we go. We've just got bomb research. Okay, we'll select new research now. So that's good, getting that one. Rifles, I think, is the next one for us. I think we'll just go that way. We'll just leave that one. Now, the enemy is going to also then be getting different things like this as well. So with the bomb research, we can refit this. And I think we'll do that and get one bomb on this design. So if we go back across now to the actual craft itself, that will then have now that will now be replenished. The ammunition will have been replenished because it's back in Dastopia. Normally it tells you there, actually, which is sort of funny that it doesn't. Let's just go back across, and we're going to refit this one. And so with the actual Grenadier, we're going to put a bomb bay underneath this. And it just has to drop sort of straight down. So maybe even 2 bomb bays. Let's just go and delete that, delete this, delete that for starters, and just go back into modules. Go back to weapons, and we now have the bomb bay available, which and we may need to even get more ammunition. Just thinking about this. Yeah, let's go and do that, I think. And if we get a small ammo dump, there's a small ammo store somewhere in here, which is just a 2 wide. That then gives, now I can't put anything in front of these bomb bay areas, but that's now even more powerful. So we've now got, we're a bit weaker at the bottom here, like we get a bit more susceptible to taking damage, but we now actually have very, very powerful bombs that can sort of then be used. So let's go and save this design. This is going to be the Grenadier Mark II. And that's going to be pretty much the, that's going to serve us well for a long, long period of time in this game. So we've got the Grenadier Mark II. I'll keep it. I'm just going to refit this, and so the Grenadier refit is actually now is being undertaken. We've still got 218. I do need more than that just to repair what was actually done. So I'll wait for that to sort of come through. There we go. This one's now ready to go out again. So what we can do is, it didn't come to intercept us, so this must be fairly weak as a craft. I'm going to go and take it across and invade Ziggnat as well. Let's just go that way and just keep on trying to take the locations around this to sort of starve this one off. 22 incoming through here. Let's have a bit of a look at the defences again. Yes, 366. Okay, we'll wait for that one before we can sort of do anything with there. And once we get the rifles, we're then going to be able to really improve our defences a lot. Yeah, they haven't bothered trying to come after us at all. All right, so when we go, we'll just go to the outside view so we can see what's going on. Now that may be, yeah, it's got the different colour there. That's all right. Now I need to get underneath this one to get across to here. So we'll just move that one down to initially, so that we're underneath that, and yeah, all the way through we'll be fine there. So we'll just go and go T, then space, and then M, and I think I will actually flip this one so that we're actually facing this way when we get here. That way the bombs can sort of be right over the middle of what we're actually firing at. Let's just do that. Sort of lucky that it's got this big wide area where it just can't get the firepower. Now, if they went for rifling, they may have upgraded some of these. We may have to be a little bit careful if they end up with rifles. Bombs. Now, the bombs are going to do a lot of damage. A lot more damage than the grenades. So the grenades go quickly. There they go. Time. Now if we end up with sort of around about hopefully by the time we take this one, they've blown things up yeah, that's looking fairly sexy on this side. Let's get the bars on this side now. Wait for these to go in. So we've still got 80 left. Actually, probably I might have put it for a resupply. This one here. Blowing up. There we go. We've done it. And that was a good result for us. So we've now got this one 25 income. That's great again as well. Now we've got 342. Let's have a look and see what we've got left over in here. That's 477 to fix that one up. I'll leave that alone, and we'll just go back again with this ship to go and replace the ammo. Actually, we may get ammo supply from there. Because it didn't show. I think that if we end up just getting this immediately, we can just keep on sort of rattling on around the place. So maybe we go back up and invade this, and just to see see if we do actually get that. We may be supplied from here straight away with that, having that crown. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just move this one up a little bit. Okay, it's in TM. Yeah, we do. We've got full supply because of the crown with our coat of arms. If you didn't watch the last episode, you choose what benefit you're going to have, and we chose to have the city being basically fully supplied when we start. This one around. Two muskets. This allows us to just keep on rolling forward with our attacks. Now, we do a lot of damage with this. To do. Close. Not much to go now. It's really good looking game, isn't it? It's just great. So I love seeing all the little air sailors sort of running around, replenishing their supplies, doing their jobs. Here we are. Good work, lads. We've done it. Now, because of the crown, we immediately get the income and everything sort of built from in here. We're up to 510 now. Let's just go back into here and just go back to defences, and we'll just repair these. We'll leave that one. We've only got 144 left over, so we'll leave that one alone. We have now at least taken everything except for the capital back in through there. I'll just pause that for 1 second. Where to next? Where to next? This would be good. Or this. Got shell walkers up above. The others haven't really... Doesn't look like they've taken any other territory as such just yet. Oh no, this one has, and this one's taken a capital. This one's now a long, long way in advance of everybody else. So this one was the old group that was down this way, and they've now moved ahead. They're going to be a big threat to us. So I think what we'll do is we'll move this particular group. I'm going to forget about this because I can't do that one just yet. If I go this way, I'm not really going to move in there all that well. They've got 2 craft now, which will be fairly powerful. I think we might invade across this way. Now this is a dragon character. This is going to be a difficult one for us to fight. You can see there with the little dragon symbol there. I'll wait for them to try to finish them off, and that's going to be difficult for them. So in the meantime, let's invade this and just see if they actually move their ship across to intercept, which they're not going to. See how the dragon is now moving across? He's intercepting, he's going after the brigands. The brigands are on a raid up this way somewhere. Where are they raiding? Up to Northwest, and as are the mad scientists. They've defeated the brigands back in through that side, which has now gotten rid of the others as well. Okay, we'll just go back into here. Now we don't know what's here. Similar sort of design of what we've got. We need to get on the other side of this fairly quickly. Now there's nothing in the way. These are just clouds. So, but there's going to be a lot of muskets firing at us. Now T, M. Let's just quickly get across this one. I'm just going to get through there fast. A lot of the muskets will be missing, but they will do some damage. They've got good pierce damage. They're even better than rifles. They just don't have the range or the accuracy. So I should stop them. Unless they're rifles. No, this. Rifles. I think that they're still just muskets. Alright, look, in this case, I'm going to flip this one around. M. Just go back. They may be rifles in here. M, F. Which is what I wanted to actually do with mine. Let's see if the angle changes. If it goes backwards. Isn't that many that are firing up? I only need a couple of rifles there. The reasons are down from the side. We've still got enough lift to stay where we are. Let's drop those bombs. Any damage here. They're taking damage now. To reinforce as quickly as we can as well. Put the repairs in when this is all done. Still firing them, so we've got rifles. Disarmed. So we've got victory there. Now this is now injured, so we need to move that one back to Dastopia. Now we've got 580. Is that enough for us to repair this? Defenses? Yeah, 574. Let's just go back and it's showing 2 there. Let's just move one of them across and repair that one. Don't know where this one was. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. Actually, I'll just leave that one for a second. Iron Fort repair. Okay, so 3 months. Yep, that's okay. So we'll just let that one slowly develop. It's going to be interesting to see what they're expanding further and further afield. They're at the moment, they're the bigger threat than anyone else. Nobody else has got 2 capitals, including us. Now, see how their ship is now gone. So once I do this one, we'll be able to take Ototh as well. They just can't afford to keep that ship in the air. So that's good for us. Now, we've got good income here. So I'm going to go back to Dastopia. Actually, what I will do is I'll just go back into here and we'll repair this ship. Now, we know that we can take this one relatively easily. So we'll wait for that to be repaired. We'll just go back to the Empire details and just change our secret police to make them a little bit more effective. It means we get less money, but it's so be it. And wait for that one to come through. There we are. So this one here, we can now take and invade Ototh. That will then give us a second shipyard, 81 income. That'll be a big, big boost to our coffers. It'll sort of put us in the same league now as Womberton. Or actually, I think it did start off as Noshv. So at least we know that there's no defence. There's only this one thing, and we've dealt with them before. So this will be TM, and just straight over the top. Now they may have rifles in here by now. They may have upgraded by now. In fact, if we have a bit of a look at the front, yeah, see how there's a slight colour variation. That's rifles now. So we're going to need to change this. M, F. Just to stop the rifles from the front. More damage here again. Now to try to protect the heights, we need to go enough. No longer got targets there, so we'll just move this one across. Only light damage that's actually happening to us at this stage. Yep, we did it. Okay, that's done. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so we've done that one as well. Now we're getting very, very good income. With all of this, and because of the crown, we now have full access to this medium shipyard, which means that I can go to here and repair it straight away here. So we'll go and do that, repair that one up, and that one's now ready to go again. We've got 369 back in through there. It's hard for me to repair all this. It's just cost me so much to do it. It is important. Pretty much go anywhere I like in through here. This was difficult, so we may have to rethink things a little bit through here. They've got a second dragon. Now they're going across. This will be interesting to see what actually happens here. Let's just finish this one off. No, they've given up. They're going down to attack. They're going across to defend. Okay, they've got full-on attacks. Yeah, that one's now going back. Doesn't like what it's seen. We've almost got rifles. And once we get rifles, we can then just make some other changes. So I think I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.